And we are green at 5 flags. Great start from Daniel Michael into turn 1. And here comes everybody else. Aiden O'Neill in the 87. To the bottom, 95, Kurt Bray up high. Onto the back straightaway. Everyone seems to have survived the first lap, so we are off and racing. 87 in the wall, though. Aiden O'Neill dropping some spots. There's Kurt Bray getting up a little bit. But right now, it is the Daniel Michael show. So far, the Purcell brothers, second and third. Let's go a little bit further back. There's Brian Newell. He's got a gaggle of cars in front of him. Oh, 95 of Kurt Bray steps out there. To the bottom and the top. High or low, where will you find the speed? Here comes Paul French working on Aiden O'Neill. There's the 24 getting a bit of a bump from Jackson Stanford, who goes to the very bottom of the track and gets a position. Look at Newell. Here's Jonathan Green. 2x2. Clean racing so far. Great stuff from these guys. Here comes the 54. Oh, spinner. There. Kuhn in the wall. Could that be a caution? It is. A couple of cars around. Preston Brown is also around. Orvetsky into the pits. Let's take a look here as the caution is out. Let's take a look at what happened here. This is the 54. This is Preston Brown. Behind him, you'll see the 17 going around too, but oh yeah. And the 3 gets involved. Hard hit into 1. There you see the 17. Also with some trouble. So we'll go back live. Bumpers might be used. We're going to see how this restart goes. Daniel Michael has nailed every single restart he has had in the Vantage Pro Series so far. Can he do it again? Pace truck comes in. They hit the restart zone. Daniel Michael leads these drivers away, and Purcell is hot on his heels. The 26 clears everybody, and here comes the 10 up to the inside. Looking to make a move for the lead. He's going to have the inside off of 2. Can he hold on to it into 3 and 4? No, he can't. The 26 swoops back around the outside and remains your leader. A strong challenge from Kyle Purcell, but not strong enough. Looking a little bit further back, here's Kurt Bray and the 40 right behind him. Kurt Bray jumping into 3rd. He wants to win. All these guys behind him want to win. There's William Hightower, by the way, in the 46. Fresh new look. The Hooters machine out here. Looking nice. The 40's been running a little bit of a higher line this entire race. As we see Kurt Bray making that bottom work. He's trying to get into 2nd place now. Looks strong. Good run off of 4, but not strong enough. Gets right to the back bumper of the 10. And the 26 is loving this. He's saying, go ahead, guys. Keep fighting. I'm going to try and pull away. I don't want anything to do with this. Another win would be great for him. He already leads the playoff point drivers. He has the most at 18. Oh, getting close there. Narrowly to the back. The 95 is pushing really hard right now. Almost 7/10 of a second. Oh, the 95 with a bit of a wiggle off of 4, I think. He held onto that pretty well, actually. Sean Purcell got Aiden O'Neill in that Blue Angels car. Can the 87 get to the outside? It's going to be pretty difficult to pass here without using that bumper. Let's go a little bit further back. We have Paul French. I think that's, oh, Parker Vance going slowly there. Here's Joey Diadamo, another Blue Angels sponsored car. Just going through the order. 77 and the 3. Right next to each other, that's Michael Lofton and Jackson Stanford. They are fighting for 11th position. Stanford to the outside. Michael Lofton to the inside. Look at the cut back here, though. Jackson Stanford, can he get it to stick off the corner? No, he can't. A bit of a wiggle. And the 3 holds on. Look how defensive he's going. Stanford sends it around the outside. And a wiggle from the 3, and around he goes. Into the wall. Michael Lofton, we stay green. He didn't go all the way around, I don't believe. We'll go back out front. The 95 is still trying everything. You can see how sideways he was getting off of 4. trying to get the power down, trying to get past. Kyle Purcell for second place. Aiden O'Neill, your points leader. Consistency has been key for this man. All season long, he's been out front, yet to win a race. I think he's even yet to score some playoff points. He's just been super consistent. Speaking of playoff points, it's been announced this week that the regular season champion will get 15 playoff points, a la real life in the NASCAR Cup Series. So even if finishing well isn't going to give the 87 that many playoff points, winning the regular season championship will. So another thing we forgot to mention is the top 3 in points are all locked into the playoffs mathematically, with 2 races to go this week here in Five Flags and next week in Talladega. As 87 heads to the inside of the 40, finally trying to make a move. Can he get there? Can he make it stick off of 2? I don't think he can. The 40 making it work around the outside. The 87 trying to get a run, but can't quite get there and gets cleared off of 4. Better run off of 4 is Kurt Bray. And into 1 and 2. Hugging the bottom is the 87. This is similar to what we saw. But look, now ahead of them is a teammate who goes high, tries to get out of the way. They're 3 wide. No harm, no foul. Oh, a little bit of foul. A little bit of harm. All by himself. He lost some traction, and now the 95 has some damage on the right side. You can see it there on the right front fender. And he actually lost a spot. Jonathan Green is the big winner out of all this. He was just minding his own business. 95's coming into the pits. This could be a disaster for him. And this race continues. I'll tell you one thing. I was not expecting to see a long green flag stretch like this. But these guys are keeping it pretty clean.
So it's kind of tough to say, as iRacing doesn't really have a 5 flag setup, so we're having to run on Rockingham actually, which that adds some interesting challenges, especially making the track loose, but also that really throws off tires and fuel. Actually, sorry. Yep, caution just got deployed.
Caution is out.
It's okay.
We'll bring it back
It's
here.
77 of Jackson Stanford.
Stanford in the
2.
wall. Okay, well, we'll bring you back here a little bit later on. We'll take a look at this caution here. Thank you, Elliot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now you see the 77 in some trouble. So just as I was saying, it was a problem here. It is Jackson Stanford bringing out the caution. Just as I was saying, we're running a little long. Not in a bad way or anything, but we'll take a look. 77. What happened here? Got the 95 of Kurt Bray behind him. Is there some contact? Oh, he went on the apron and got loose. Around he went. Caution comes out. Keeps that off the wall. Oh, the 10. That's Purcell. No. Kyle Purcell. Wrong place, wrong time, nowhere to go. Oh, the 26 also had to swerve out of the way to avoid him. What a disaster that is. So, this is going to shake things up big time. So we're coming to the restart right now. Daniel Michael leads them away. Green flag in the air, and we are racing once again. A great start for the race leader. Everybody else follows behind in single file until we get back to the 51 and the 24. That's Jonathan Green, and the 51 with some contact. Kyle Purcell a lap down, trying to get his way back out front once again. He is the first driver a lap down, is he not? Yes, he is. Running down in 9th position, trying to get around these guys. He's got fresher tires. Can he unlap himself on just pace? Caution's back out, by the way. Caution is out again. And I think it is Jackson Stanford again. So we're going to see what happened here with Jackson Stanford. Take a look. There's the 77. 3 right behind him. Holding on to it. Oh, 3 nowhere to go. That's unfortunate. 54 caught up as well. Oh, some other drivers, I think, might have come together a little bit. But the 77, 2 cautions caused in succession. So not great for him. Cautions breeding cautions here. We had a big long run of green flag racing. Now we've had back-to-back cautions. It happened earlier in the race where we had a caution and didn't even get a chance. And by the way, Kyle Purcell, this is great for him. He was having some great pace. You're watching it now. He's getting the wave around. So he'll be scored in 9th position. Tail end of the lead lap is still the lead lap. Truck will come in. And Daniel Michael in the restart zone. He has not missed yet. However, Kyle Purcell got a pretty good start, and he's close as anyone's been into turn 1. Off the restart. Kurt Bray to the bottom, the 51 of Jonathan Green to the top. Here comes Ben Kuhn trying to get some spots. William Hightower trying to get some spots. All these guys fighting for positions. Kurt Bray with a great recovery drive off of 4. Keeps the traction down, and we continue into this race. Look at this. To the bottom. Look at the 51. Here he comes. And clears the 66. Kurt Bray's got 2 Purcells in front of him, then the leader. Look at this. Oh, 66 in some trouble. Holds on to it. We stay green. Stayed out of trouble there. That could have been a huge disaster. Luckily, that inside wall helped him kind of straighten it out there. 46 versus 24 here. This is Newell versus Hightower for 6th place. The 46 holds on to it. These guys are getting real squirrely out here. That opens the door for Aiden O'Neill to duck to the bottom, the points leader. Trying to wrap up this regular season championship. He's got a good stranglehold on it coming into this race. And another strong result here will put one hand on that regular season trophy as Kuhn comes into the pits here. Back out front. Oh, Kyle Purcell. I think he had a touch with the wall. Kurt Bray finally got past the 40. And now he's back where he was before. Kyle Purcell 2nd, Kurt Bray 3rd, and a spinner in the back there. That is the 87. Aiden O'Neill. Do we stay green? No. Caution's back out. 10th caution on lap 120. The 87, just as I was saying, he's having a strong run. He spins out there. That's another commentary curse. We kind of saw it offhand there. There's the 87 getting to the bottom, I think. 46 tags the wall. He was sliding already. Tags the apron. Spins, and luckily no one touches him. Small kiss with the wall, but again, nothing major. Just some self-spins here and there. We do go back to live pictures. Michael on the inside, Kyle Purcell on the outside. Sean Purcell behind him. Green flag back in the air. And we are racing once again. The 26 leads everyone into turn 1 without fail. 51 and the 24. Oh, look at this. 24 going a little bit high. 60 trying to work his way back. He self-spun a little while ago hard into the outside wall. There's the 87 of Aiden O'Neill slowly sneaking forward. I think we have Hightower with a bit of a problem there. He's dropping like a bit of a rock. We stay green. 24 to the outside, 87 to the inside. Aiden O'Neill. Does he get ahead? Looks like he does. Here comes the 60 following suit. And now the 95 to the bottom. The 24 is a bit of a sitting duck right now. You do not want to be where Brian Newell is, stuck on the outside. He was stuck here earlier when they were lapping some cars, and he lost a couple of positions. Oh, he's in the wall. That's not going to help his case. And oh, they're half spinning up ahead. They hold on to it. We stay green. Whitfield got into the side of Aiden O'Neill. They're almost 3 wide. Here comes the 95, Kurt Bray, working to the outside. Still working on the 60. Side-by-side action. Great stuff here. Slow moment there from the 87. Here comes Kurt Bray. He forces his way to the inside. 87 thinks better of it. Doesn't want to cause an incident here. And Kurt Bray up a spot. Now he's going to try and work on Jonathan Green, who's away up the course. About a second and a half or so between the two. No space, however, between Sean Purcell and Jonathan Green. To the outside, running that middle to high line is the 40. It's really difficult to pass, as we've seen, even if you do get a bumper or a door to the inside. They still get the drive off the corner every single time, and I think that's kind of how these guys have been racing. You can kind of prevent an overtake here. Speaking of preventing, no one's coming close to overtaking Daniel Michael. It's been all him today. Led every single lap without fail. Further up ahead, Kurt Bray got to the 51. I'll tell you what, he's got some leader's pace right now. Let's see the best lap time here. Kurt Bray, 17.25. The exact same lap time, actually. Down to the 10th of a second at least. As the leader. So when I say he's got leader's pace, I mean it. See, best lap for Kurt Bray is a 17.26, 17.26. So yeah, same pace as the leader. And he's trying to work on Sean Purcell. Trying to get into third, trying to get a playoff point, trying to get as many regular season points as he can. He clears them. Look at the pace of the 95. He's got fresher tires. And he's really working. Kyle Purcell is next. Makes you wonder if he gets past Kyle Purcell. Can he work his way to the leader? Is Daniel Michael going to run away with this one? Or can Kyle Purcell challenge like he did off the last restart? He is starting on the outside. So all eyes on Joshua Whitfield. The next car on that bottom lane. You can see the 3 Blue Angel cars in the back there. Momentarily together. Peggle is thinking Daniel Michael's going to run away with this one. Let's find out. Another restart coming at you. And another stellar jump for Daniel Michael. He leads the way here on lap 175. Into turn 1. They're nearly 3 wide. That's Purcell in the middle. Sean Purcell, that is. Jonathan Green to the bottom. Ben Kuhn further back trying to get a spot. To his inside is Brian Newell in the 24. They keep it clean. Kurt Bray trying to get through. He goes all the way to the high side. These two are battling. Can the 24 keep the traction down? The answer is kind of, but not really. He loses a spot off. Oh, there's a car in the grass. Oh, and the 2 teammates coming together. Aiden O'Neill, all 3 of them. Oh no, a disaster. All 3 Blue Angels coming together. The 22 is going to be basically out of the race. The 87, the points leader. His car and race is in shambles right now. Caution is back out, 15th of the day. And I think it started with Aiden O'Neill. I saw one of the Blue Angels cars on the grass. I wasn't quite sure who. I was trying to get back to it. A correction. He kept it clean, but comes right back into his teammate. Oh, that's a disaster. That is the worst possible scenario for the 87. My goodness. O'Neill racing all at once. Can you believe that? 22 out of the race. Aiden O'Neill. Oh, he'll have damage, surely. Maybe use the quick repair. Nevertheless, a disaster for 40 at the bottom, 26 leading the way. Daniel Michael will lead us to green once again. We will be coming to 10 laps to go. Pace truck is in, and we are racing one more time. Green flag is back out at 5 flags. Daniel Michael with a great start. Kyle Purcell trying to close in. Look at this, the 51 swooping around the outside of the 40. He got an excellent start, and he's going to get one spot there. Can he hold on to it? They are side by side for 3rd place. That's a playoff point on the line, by the way. So these guys aren't going to give up this spot too easily. Side by side, Ken Kuhn get in there. And still a spot. He's going to go to the bottom, and the 51 now is going to be in no man's land. 51 stuck on the outside. And the 66 gets by back out front. Kyle Purcell still trailing Daniel Michael. with 8 laps to go. By the way, is Kurt Bray making up any ground? He's trying to. This is going to be a huge hit to his playoff hopes. He's trying to get past the 24, nowhere to go. Got right to his bumper, couldn't move him. Or chose not to move him. 66 up 13 spots from where he started. 17th to 4th. Oh, just as I say that, a little bit of commentary. Chris gets half sideways, holds on to it, loses 2 spots. But still going strong. Here's Kurt Bray behind. Up into 7th. We got inside 5 laps to go now. It is still the Daniel Michael Show. No one has been able to touch Daniel Michael. 51 with the strong run as well. He's up 7 spots from where he started. Can he hold on to it? Aiden O'Neill got his way back into the top 5. Ben Kuhn has mirrors full of Kurt Bray. They're side by side a little bit further up. No, that's the 3 at the bottom. Lap car of Michael Lofton. He's just trying to get to the end and stay out of trouble. And we are coming to the white flag this time. It has been all Daniel Michael. One more turn and this race is official. White flag in the air at 5 flags. 1 to go for Daniel Michael. Fastest in practice, fastest in qualifying, fastest in the race, led the vast majority. And as he exits turn 4, he will take his 4th race win of the season. Daniel Michael puts his stamp at 5 flags. He wins. Kyle Purcell in 2nd, Sean in 3rd as he tried the wall right there. To no avail. Strong run from Jonathan Green in 4th. Ben Kuhn in 5th position, up 12 spots. A great finish for the 66 team. And Daniel Michael, your race winner. 4 wins in 5 starts. He is going to be well and away come playoff time. I think we can all agree he's the driver to beat. Points leader Aiden O'Neill finishes 7th position. Let's see if we can get some donuts here. And there we go. Celebratory donuts for the 4th time in the last 5 weeks. It's the Daniel Michael Show, folks.